Hey y'all, I was going to show you the final, actually parts 2 and 3 of rendering beeswax. So the other day we talked about how we take raw wax, submerge it in water, and we end up with the rendered beeswax, meaning it has been reduced down into just really the wax. However, you see this stuff on here, this brown stuff, that's actually honey. And you know, honey is heavy, so a lot of it does drop out, some of it doesn't. So when we render it down with heat, and I use a double boiler, we have that stuff that's in there that's all brown. It's the same stuff. It's honey, and it's not bad honey. It's just residue honey from when we reduced all of the wax. So this is completely melted. You do this at a very slow pace. It takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to get it rendered down, depending on how thick the wax is initially. And once it is completely rendered down, I'm going to take this out of the heat. I'm wearing a glove, yeah. And I've got a container over here that's covered in cheesecloth. You can use anything to strain. I'm not a fan of cheesecloth because it does retain a lot of the wax. I prefer either some old nylons or some new ones, whichever way you want to go. And it's a little bit thinner and finer, but cheesecloth does catch the honey. And so as you can see, I'm holding it, and we're just gonna strain it into this container. And you wanna spread that out because you don't want it to bunch up. You don't want any of that honey really to go in there. And after I get this poured, as much as this thing will hold, it's probably gonna be just a little under a pound of wax. And that's fine. And again, you see all that gunk? You want to catch that. And then that's going to take roughly an hour to set up. Put that pot back in there because I don't want to hold on to it. It's going to take about an hour to set up, and then you're going to have a nice clean brick of beeswax, okay? So as I said, this container that I use is just it's a plastic container you can get anywhere. But you notice the cheesecloth did catch all of that leftover honey, filtered out the wax, and this will begin to set up as soon as the cold air hits it. And it's funny because the outside sets up really quick. And so once that's done, probably show you a little video afterward. You can see what it looks like when it's completed. I think I've shown those before, but if I haven't, you know, that's how you render beeswax. All right, y'all? Have a good one.